A cost controller is a key position in any project organization whose job is to control the project cost. The cost controller ensures that sufficient funds are allocated to projects without waste or mismanagement of resources in the course of executing those projects. Do you know that 34% of projects have no baseline? This emphasizes the importance of project control during the project execution, which cannot be stressed enough. In the next 5 minutes, you will learn about the major skills and qualities of a cost controller. This will help you to improve your project control skill and increase the chances of project success. Also, there is one magic skill that is most critical and will make 80% of a cost controller job very easy. We will talk about that skill later in this video. So stay tuned. Remember, a business can only exist if it makes maximum profit while limiting or minimizing cost. During the project execution, when there is a cost increment, the revenue expectation and profits become slim compared to the cost. That is, a dedicated service of a cost controller is required for continuous monitoring of project cost and to provide an early indication to the team for any possible budget deviations. Here are important skills and qualities a cost controller must possess to do effective project control. Skill number 1 is project cost management. The cost controller must be the knowledge and should have good knowledge of project cost management. Project cost management is the process of estimating, budgeting, and controlling costs throughout the project life cycle. The objective of cost management is to keep project costs within the approved budget limits and minimize the budget deviations. Having a good knowledge of cost engineering standards and practices is a must. One of the most famous cost engineering standards is published by the Association for Advancement of Cost Engineering. It is recommended to go through these guides and make yourself familiar with the cost management techniques and fundamental knowledge of cost engineering. Skill number 2 is budgeting and cost allocation. Every cost controller must have knowledge of how to allocate the budget and establish a cost baseline. In fact, this is one of the first tasks that every cost controller needs to do at the beginning of every project. When a cost controller is assigned to the project, he is responsible for properly break down and allocating the budget, plan out the cost expenditure of the project. This basically means answering the question of how the budget is going to be spent and establishing a cost baseline. The cost baseline will be the base for measuring and monitoring the project cost performance. This will help in identifying the cost variances and approval of budget deviations. Skill number 3 is knowledge of earned value management. Earned value management is a very powerful strategy for controlling project costs. If it's properly implemented, it can do wonders for your projects. Even if your organization is not utilizing the EVM tool, you must know the concept and working principles of EVM in the project environment. Earned value management is a very powerful tool for measuring, monitoring, and forecasting the cost, as well as schedule status. With the EVM tool, you can have more accurate forecasts. To effectively apply earned value management to your projects, you need to properly implement it from the planning to the execution stage of your projects. By looking at an earned value report, you should be able to detect the problems and understand what's causing such issues. Skill number 4 is project analytics. As a cost controller, you should be able to analyze a cost report, detect issues, and effectively communicate the project's cost performance to the project team. Also, you will need to raise issues and concerns in the right forum and propose solutions for recovery plans to the project team. Remember, as a cost controller, your job is not only to report the data or issues which have occurred. A good cost controller is someone who can analyze a cost report and communicate the result to relevant stakeholders. Cost controllers need to interpret and analyze their report before sending it to the project team. Sometimes cost controller hardly get time to analyze the report. They may get busy in gathering the data, putting together a report, and publishing the cost report just to meet the deadline. However, in this process, the project information can be misinterpreted by project team members. As a cost controller, we'll need to deal with a lot of cost data, numbers, and metrics. Skill number 5 is Microsoft Excel-based tools. Microsoft Excel is a very powerful tool for analytics and reporting as well. Every cost controller should be proficient in Microsoft Excel or similar Excel-based cost management tools. Remember, Microsoft Excel is the most common tool used by almost all kinds of businesses across the industry. All the modern project control systems and cost management software are compatible with Microsoft Excel. That's why you will notice that many big companies do not have any specific cost control software. As a cost controller, you need to hone your skills in Microsoft Excel up to a proficient level. If you can do VBA coding in Excel, that is advantageous for you to generate project control tools and dashboards. The last magic skill is critical thinking, and it is most difficult to develop. This demands deep knowledge of the cost management process, and a great amount of project experience. Critical thinking is a process that takes time and concentration. It demands you to be patient with what you are considering to spot out some minute details, which might likely make the difference in your job. You should be able to think deeply and analytically about issues surrounding your projects. The absence of critical thinking could be catastrophic and may result in unwanted incidences. These are top skills of Project Cost Controller, which you will need to hone when working on your project. This will help you to ensure your cost control efforts are efficient and support the project's success. The concepts and techniques you learned at Projects Mind are applicable to all your projects and are used by Fortune 500 firms. If you like this video, then hit the like button and let us know how you feel about us by leaving a comment in the below section. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to see our latest videos when they come out. We wish you a lot of success in your project management career. See you later, and bye for now.